So
Really?
he's gonna tell you to chug it, so then you're just gonna slam it.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't want to drink it. I mean, I will drink it, but like.
Yeah, you will.
All right. This early in the morning.
Bradley, you are rolling, yeah?
I am.
Sick.
Hi, my name's Aaron. I'm a master bartender at Whiskey River in Ankeny, Iowa. Today I'm gonna make the bourbon ginger snap. So the spear ball is an extra $1 if it'll come out. Shottable bourbon, splash of lime juice, and a lime wheel.
Slam it.
Cheers. Ooh.
That's so funny.
That's one thing I knew I was forgetting.
It's like, the glass is dirty, but that's fine, whatever.
That's okay. I'm zooming in all of the details.
My name's Aaron. I'm a master bartender here at Whiskey River in Ankeny, Iowa. And today I'm gonna make the bourbon ginger snap for you guys with a spear ball. So the spear ball, oh my gosh, is an extra $1 bourbon ginger ale. We're out of lime juice.
We're always out of lime juice.
Oh, there it is, I got it. A little bit of lime juice. A lime wheel. Cheers.
Yeah, dude.
That was delicious.
You're on a podcast called Poor People, dude.
Yeah.
Like, nobody really cares, but we care. We care about you, man.
Oh, I appreciate that.
All right. Welcome to Poor People. We are here today at Whiskey River. I'm your host, Jaydn.
I'm Bradley.
And I'm master bartender Aaron.
Yeah. And dude, so since we're getting started here, I just want to know a little bit about you. Like how you got started bartending, how you got to bartending here. And so, yeah, take the stage, man.
So I started bartending here for the first time at Whiskey, was it May or June? I can't remember, but over the summer. So I run a tree business full time and I was just kind of looking for something to do.
Like you're a lumberjack?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
hot.
Yeah, no, I got firewood, cut trees and
You
all
ever do
that.
any of those like thirst videos? We were just like cutting a huge stump in half.
Yeah, no, I'm not that.
Roll the clip.
Step, hoist, pull.
I'm not. Yeah. There is that one guy on TikTok that does
Yeah,
all that.
you could also do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you could do that and hurricane shots, bro. Your following would be insane.
Oh my gosh, that would be fun. We should do a hurricane shot after this.
We
Yeah,
definitely
you
going
two
to,
should do
yeah.
a hurricane shot.
I'm really, really excited for it.
Okay, so yeah, sorry, you had a tree business and you'd work here just on the side?
Yeah, Emily wanted me to work every Saturday, and it was kind of difficult at first to say yes to that.
That's like the busy shift, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. So I got thrown into the fire right away.
And had you
And-
ever bartended before that?
No, not at all. So like I had like a training day, but most of the training day I really wasn't really paying attention.
Because Denzel Washington gave you PCP.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just going to say, roll the training day clip.
Yeah, I know you got secrets. Everybody got secrets. Didn't know you like to get wet, though.
Like,
And literally like the first shift I had, it was just packed in here.
Yeah,
And
I'm
it
sure.
was drink after drink after drink.
with
And-
no prior bartending experience.
no bartending experience
Oh,
whatsoever.
dude.
And I felt so slow.
Oh, yeah.
And I could just feel the eyes beaming in the back of my
yeah.
head while I was at the computer. And I was just like, what am I even, like, what's going on?
Dude, that is one of the crazy. That's like, it's just hard to do that, dude. So like,
Yeah.
first of all, congratulations, you survived. But like, I remember my first Friday shift. It was just like a nightmare.
It is a lot of stress. But
Yeah.
it's like, how much stress can you take?
Because you don't know the drinks, you don't know like the regulars enough to like be cool with them,
Right,
And
yeah.
like, yeah, dude.
And you
People are
ask
trying
them,
to order off the signature cocktail menu. Like, I don't know what that is, man. Can you just get a PBR?
Yeah.
you're like, here's some bourbon and lime juice. Is that a PBR?
That was
No, I'm just
actually
kidding.
delicious. I like that first, intro with just the bourbon and lime
Oh, yeah.
juice. Oh my, that was actually really good.
Yeah, dude. Did you like that better than it with the ginger ale?
I think so.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was like a little stronger. And
Maybe
like,
you're
yeah.
onto something, dude.
Yeah, I was gonna say that should be a new drink here at Whiskey
That's
River.
basically just a snake bite, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought I invented something big.
So, I guess having no prior bartending experience, like, what made you like finally agree to being here then?
I really wanted to quit, honestly, like the first couple days, because the amount of stress and the amount of people that were just like, you're an idiot, you know, what are you doing? But time after time, you know, I slowly, you know, eventually figured out where the captain was.
I figured out what captain was.
Jaydn still deals with that on a daily basis.
I still don't even know what captain is.
And it just felt like it was almost like the video game, you know. I like how it's like almost like a strategy game, like, or a combination game. It's kind of satisfying to like put something together and then make sure like everything goes to plan, which it did not at first, like at all.
How long do you think it took you to like get the hang of everything? Just like bartending in general.
Oh, I'm still getting used to
Yeah?
it. Yeah, like I'll
Hell
pretend
yeah.
like I know what I'm going, like what's going on, but like I don't know. I'm still like learning a lot of cool stuff. Like the other day, I was trying to do like the Red Bull trick where you put like the Red Bull on your hand.
Yeah.
and then like.
Yeah.
And I did that one night and then just spilled Red Bull all over
Everywhere.
Oh yeah, like a whole can.
That is
It's,
what
like,
you get for trying to flare.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, and I also just really love that you're like practicing flair instead of like memorizing drinks.
That's why he's a master bartender.
Yeah, dude. No, but I'm the same way, dude. I was like, when I first got into it, I've been in the service industry for 10 years now, and I feel like just like you still. I'm not even kidding. So like, I'm just saying, no matter what, you're always gonna feel that way. But at the same time, like, I mean, Mike still makes us feel that way too, and I don't even know how long he's been bartending, like 3 months or something like that. And a week from Thursday. But no, so it's not, you're not like feeling anything different. I want you to know, just to like
Thank
lift
you. I
my
appreciate
bros
that.
up, you know. Like
I needed that because I'm close to quitting.
It really is just about like you know, just pretending you have all the confidence in the world.
Right.
yeah.
It's just like you got to fake it till you make it almost.
dude,
you know?
I've
And
worked
if
at
someone's
this.
just like, this drink sucks, it's like, well, that's how it's supposed to be.
yeah.
I know I made it correctly. That's on you.
Exactly. It's
Like this-
never your fault.
this green tea shot does not have triple sec in it.
Yeah, exactly. It sure doesn't.
And oh my gosh, and I'm just like, well, I'm sorry, lady.
Do you still get it that you're like still having like customers tell you how to make drinks and stuff?
all the time.
Oh, dude, I hate that shit.
Like, it's just like when someone's like, can I get a vodka soda? You're like, how do you make that? They're like, vodka and soda.
Like, I don't think we have that.
I think we're out, dude.
No, I can't remember. It was just like a weird drink. I think it was like the pink pussy or something like that. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
I'm like, what is that? And you're like, and they're like,
You don't know?
you should know this. Like, it's like, I'm sorry. Like,
Yeah. Just tell me what's in it. And they're
Yeah.
like, I don't even know what's in it.
yeah.
Like, if you can't tell me what's in it, then I guess we're both at an impasse here.
Like,
Like,
yeah, so upset, and it's like I'm just like, go to the next customer.
Yeah. Yeah. You're just
I'm
like,
sorry. There's like 10 other people right now.
you can work with
on
me or
Yeah.
you can not work with me.
Right.
Like, however you want to do this transaction.
have you had that drink here before? Like,
Like,
Yeah. But that is cool, dude. Well, and like, I hope you don't quit. You know, I hope you stay in it for as long as you want to be, at least.
I am moving though. That's the thing. That's why I
Oh.
even started here because I'm like I live like 2 minutes from here.
Yeah.
And it was like really convenient. But
Yeah.
now I live like, or I'm just bought a house and a property, and I'm like 30 minutes away.
Nice.
congrats,
dude.
Yeah, but
that's awesome.
Emily still wants me to.
you're
come.
killing it more than most people older than us.
Yeah. How old are you?
I'm 25.
Okay. Okay.
Bought
cool.
a house at 25.
Yeah.
Definitely got your shit together.
Fucker.
I bought mine at 22. I'm just saying.
No, yeah. That's impressive.
I had help though. I had
Right.
help. I went through this like whole program that they like help you do all that stuff.
You
and
did
get a
put
house
your
and, like-
house up for a bet though. So
I did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for golf.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All I have to do is beat Jaydn at golf with a putter, and I get a shitty house.
18 holes with just his putter versus, and Jaydn can use any club in the.
All of his clubs.
It is going to be
an
so
intense
easy.
battle.
Dude, I don't know. I think I've got it in the bag. It was
Okay.
his birthday and he brought us to Top Golf and I didn't even let him win then.
I'm gonna put your house in a bag after I destroy it.
burn the house down and piss on the ashes. Happy Gilmore reference. All right. Anyways. Okay. So like, I guess what advice do you have though for like people? So how long have you actually been here then?
About 6 months?
Yeah, 6 months.
Okay,
That's
so-
what I was thinking.
For new coming bartenders, people who have never done this just like you have, like what's your best tip that you could give somebody right now?
Just don't give up. Like, it's as simple as that. Like, as hard as it gets, there will be times where it's like you really want to just throw in the towel and just be done.
Mm-hmm.
But if you just stay consistent, like you literally cannot fail.
Yeah.
Like, you just like have to just keep going.
Yeah.
You know,
You're
no
only
matter what
ever in the
happens.
weeds if you think you're in the weeds.
Oh yeah.
So true. So
Yeah.
true.
If you just don't give a fuck about anyone, then
Right.
then you're not
yeah.
you're not as busy as you think you are.
It's
Well-
pretty easy to get overwhelmed and like stressed out, and it's like at the end of the day, who cares? Like,
Yeah. You're just serving
or,
drinks.
like as long as like you get to go home and go to bed, like
Yeah.
get some food,
Exactly.
like,
Yeah.
you're gonna be fine.
It is definitely.
You'll get through it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good advice, man. That's really good advice.
I will say there are times, especially like on the weekends, when it's so busy the whole time.
Yeah.
And like, let's say you catch like 30 seconds of a break where like the bar clears on, you're like, all right, sweet, this is finally like, it's done.
Yeah.
And then you got like 30 seconds later, you just get like another rush of like 50 people coming in. It's like, oh, fuck, it never ends.
I've adapted to that with caffeine. So like I will be drinking Monsters or like something to just keep me awake. Because if you're like somewhat half asleep, you are in trouble. Like,
Oh, yeah.
you cannot like remember anything.
Wait till you turn 30.
Oh my gosh.
Then it's gonna,
Yeah.
well, caffeine won't cut it.
I need something.
Then you gotta
to
start
just
doing
keep,
bumps in the
like,
walk-in.
keep me awake. Legally
Yeah,
awake, you know?
Oh man. Okay. Do you think so I think we should, because we were going to kind of go with a Christmas theme episode, which we can still kind of do. But I was also thinking like, we don't really get a lot of like new bartenders on this podcast. So like, I think we should kind of go with that if you're cool with that.
Oh,
like
yeah.
just asking you questions about that. But like, do you feel that in this time being a bartender that you've like developed like new habits of like drinking caffeine or like different habits behind the bar that are like help you, I don't know, work better or like just memorize things easier or just anything that is like more productive to you being a bartender? Like, are there things like that you've noticed already that you're
Like-
doing?
Like over time, it just like naturally, like you just start to figure stuff out. You know what I'm saying? Like it is overwhelming at first. Like you see all the different drinks and you're like, what is going on? Or like where things are. But like it's just repetition. Like the more you do stuff, like the easier it becomes and the more natural it is. And like the less you have to think. So like the more you think at first, like it's so hard. And then that's why it's like very stressful because you're thinking and then you just like, for me, I'm not the smartest person in the world.
Me neither, dude.
So
That's why we do what we do.
That's literally why this is called Poor People.
yeah. So the more it can just become like, just right there.
Yeah.
And it's easy. Then the more chill it is. Like right now, work for me, it doesn't even feel like work in here.
Right.
And
Yeah.
it's been 6 months. And I guess, working like once a month or like once every 2 weeks. At first I was working like every week. But like now it's like kind of once every 2 weeks, once a month,
Yeah.
like
Yeah. I mean, I do the same thing. Like I'm only like 4 days right now, but like for a long time I was like only Saturday mornings, and then but going from like 5 days a week to 2 days a week to 1 day a week, like it doesn't, when you get down that low, I think it does feel like you're just coming in to kind of hang out and like serve drinks.
right. That's how I feel. It's almost like I'm just coming in to have some fun,
Right,
know, like,
yeah.
and just have good vibes with people.
Yeah.
So
I'm just making some drinking money for the
Yeah.
rest of the week.
Hell yeah.
and like that's honestly kind of what it's all about too, is like making friends with the customers or like people outside, like, and that brings people back to the bar, like, and making friends
Yeah.
instead
Yeah.
of just taking their order and being straight up and like I don't know. That's how I was at first, because I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to do this perfectly. It's like, realistically, it's like you're just kind of just having fun,
Definitely. Bradley, oh hell yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
What habits do you think you've developed, or something that only bartenders do, basically, over your extended 40 years plus of bartending?
That was wild.
Sorry. It's really good.
I guess it's more just like I've noticed like my like just day to day like routine has significantly changed, where it's like I'm so active while I'm on my shift, like I'm just constantly just like walking back and forth down the bar, that like during the day, like before I go in, I am doing literally nothing.
Dude, yeah. I just saw this thing recently that was like, I'm a bartender. The only time I'm like active to do things is after 2 p.m. when I'm on the clock.
Yeah.
It's like,
because you are walking around so much.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the night, like you're exhausted.
oh yeah. But like, and then if you're working like let's say 2 days in a row, same time, like you're going to go to bed at 3 a.m. or whenever it closes. And then you wake up at like noon or 1, and then you have to be at work by 3, or something like that. Like at that point, I literally just want to rot in my bed and like watch TV and look at TikTok until like I had to be at work.
Just keep that social battery as recharged as possible.
Yeah, literally. It's hard to...
So you're not so grumpy during when it matters.
I do think, though, that is kind of the detrimental thing to, like, bartenders who do this every day, that they just get so burned out and they get so to the point where, like, okay, if I'm not working, I'm not doing anything. And then if I'm not doing anything, I feel like shit. And then, that's...
Oh, yeah. No, you definitely feel guilty about it.
Yeah, you feel guilty for just, like, rotting, basically.
Yeah, like if I'm in bed till like 3 or 4 p.m. and I'm like, I'm such a piece of shit. And then...
yeah, literally.
But, like, I also get it. I mean, yeah.
It, like, ruins your sleep schedule, too. Like,
Oh, yeah. My circadian rhythm is fucked.
Yeah. And
When
like,
every time someone's just like, you want to get brunch? And I'm like... What time? 'Cause I don't wake up before 2.
I get it's called lunch for breakfast.
Yeah.
I'm up at 4:30 every morning.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't remember anybody asking.
Just thought I'd throw it in. Don't forget, I'm better than you.
But it's also like, because like I try to keep my social battery like just constantly charged for when I'm behind the bar. Like even when someone's just like, you want to hang out? I'm like, a lot of times my immediate reaction is just like, fucking no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is, I mean, yeah, like that is not how I used to be at all. Like I used to be such a social butterfly, and I'd be the one like hitting people. I was just like, let's go do fucking stuff.
Yeah.
And-
Normally.
And
Yeah.
like,
I feel like on my days off, when I don't have anything and I have like stuff like planned to do that day, that's when I'm like, let's fucking do everything we can today. And it's Monday, and it's like, like nobody wants to do shit.
or like on if I know I got a day off coming up, or like I have nothing scheduled, I'm just like, I can't wait to keep it that way.
Yeah. Okay. I have a question. What's more annoying to you? Somebody that like orders the same drink all night and they don't leave, or they change their drink every round and then they're there like all night
And they still don't leave.
and they still don't leave?
The one that's neither of them are really that annoying.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick, then it's the person that's changing up their drink every other round.
I agree. I do think like I'm definitely that type of person where I'm like, I kind of want to try everything. So I'll order like 4 or 5 different things
I'm also that kind of way.
over the course of like a long period of time.
But like from the bartender's perspective, it is like easier when you have someone that's like, let's say they're only drinking like High Lifes all night. It is nice to just like not even have to have
Right.
that like
just second nature. It's just
Yeah.
like right there. Boom.
it's like, do you want another one?
Yeah.
Because then obviously yes, they do want another one. You don't have to like ask. It's like, did you want to try something else? It's like, no, you're gonna stick with the same thing. Here it is.
Do you ever have it for that like scenario specifically where they're like you're just doing that the whole shift and they're there for like 4 hours, you're just getting them a Miller Lite every single every 30 minutes or something every hour, and then they're just like, you keep doing that all night, and then when you crack that final one, they're like, oh, I didn't want that one. And it's like, you're like, dude,
I have
Why didn't you say anything?
had that like a couple of times before. And because of that, I actually did start like being like, do you want another one?
Yeah.
And if they don't like
I
say
do that
anything,
every time now because of that.
well, yeah, and I'm also
Even
just
if
like,
I know they
sometimes
want another
I'm also just like, I need to hear you say you want another one before I'm going to crack this open.
Yeah, because then they're like, well, I'll drink it, I guess, and then it's like, oh,
Twist my arm.
God, am I
gosh,
being the bad
yeah.
influence now, or
I mean,
like
yeah,
are you just an
that's our job, is to be
asshole?
bad influence.
I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah. Poor people
Ah.
represent.
Poor
better
people,
recognize.
worse influences.
But I try to think like I'm the customer though. Like for me, I don't like to mix a bunch of different drinks like all throughout the night, or I will get so sick. Like if I'm drinking, all these specialty drinks, if I were to drink
All these ones that we're drinking?
yes, I would feel so sick
Dude.
afterwards. Like I would be disgusting, not disgusting, but
There's
like
gum drops
like
in almost
throwing
all
up.
of these.
Yeah, and they're amazing.
They are all delicious, but I also, I'm just like, I'm going to get sick before I get drunk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it's great though. That's the best part. That's when you thrive, really. No, I'm just kidding. But I will say, like that right there is like I feel like a habit that you've probably like understood more as being a bartender now. That like it is annoying to make those drinks like differently every single time, and then to finally be like, you know what, I'll just stick with my PBR and Jameson shot or whatever it is that you drink every time when you go into some place, just to make it easier for them. Even though the bartender like generally doesn't usually give a shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
I don't think like either way is annoying,
Yeah.
but like, obviously, since you
Yeah.
are making me pick between those two.
Well, what I had here was what's weirder, but I was like, neither of them are weird. They're like
Yeah.
just both
Yeah.
normal things. So
I mean, I guess if you're asking for like my preference though, then
yeah.
I will say, so as a newer bartender, what are some of the things that you've been like scolded or yelled at about?
Everything.
Everything.
Existing.
Because like, all right, so I've noticed like
we yelled at him when we
a lot of new
first started
bartenders.
filming.
well, when I first started, I was thrown in the fire. Like Jazz was the manager, and she was just always like sell drinks, sell drinks, sell drinks, sell drinks, sell drinks, and that got to the point where I felt like a hamster on a wheel because I was like just non-stop. You like give me a break. So I would, Emily's right here, but I would go hide in the bathroom.
Yeah, I was
a little bit, and then
Your manager is right off camera.
Yeah, like I would just sit in the bathroom for a solid like 20 minutes and just be like,
yeah.
I need to breathe.
Oh yeah. Oh
Because
yeah.
I had to go outside, always just like asking everybody, drink, 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 drink. And if I didn't do it for like 2 seconds, just like again.
You come out and your manager's just like, were you crying in the bathroom? It's like, no. I was pooping.
There was another time I went out in the parking lot and said that I had like a client on the phone. Did not have a phone call. I just like went outside in
Hey,
my
you just
truck.
need a break.
Dude,
Just
yeah.
like,
Hey, if people that
Yeah.
smoke can get a break every
Right.
fucking
That's
60
true.
minutes.
Yeah.
That's true.
But I was out there way too long. I got a phone call from Jazz, like, because I was out there for like 20 or 30 minutes, and then she was like, where did you go? And I'm just like, I had to take a phone call. And it's like, no, I just needed to get away for a second.
Yeah.
I was exhausted.
Yeah, dude, it is. There are times though where you just have to do that, and like the bar's on fire, and then you step away for 10, 20 minutes, whatever, and then you come back and the bar's still on fire, and you just still somehow feel better.
And I do feel bad because there's like one bartender
Yeah.
behind the bar, especially if there's like one or two, and then that's just the bar is crowded, just
Yeah.
nonstop. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is too much. This is overwhelming. I got to get out of here.
Yeah.
Imagine how much resentment towards you that bartender's building
Right.
up.
And then like all the other
For every
bartenders,
second that you're outside,
that's
not-
why they're like, where are you?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, like, why are you not here?
Yeah. I will say though, there is like it's like a delicate balance that like between just getting as many drinks out as possible and like actually, because you guys have like cocktails as well. So when people order those, it almost feels like it takes longer to make the cocktails than it would be like a Jack and Coke or whatever. And
Right.
it usually is. But I'm just saying, like, when you have that balance of like, okay, well, I know all of these customers are going to be fast, but I know I have to make like 16 drinks or whatever, and you can like delegate how you're going to like make those. I'm saying this as like it's a tip or something, but it's more or less like just
I can see
how I operate.
making one of
I like
these,
that.
really taking your time with it,
Yeah,
being like kind of a nice
exactly.
break in the
Yeah,
in the
exactly.
day.
Yeah, that's exactly how I do it. Is I'm like, I'm gonna make all the well drinks like for the restaurant, and then I'll like spend like a decent amount of time just doing that, and then like we'll switch or something, and then I'll handle the bar, and she'll do the well drinks or whoever is working,
Yeah.
And so yeah, I do feel like that is like kind of a nice break sometimes to just like craft a cocktail that like, even if it's just, 3 liquors and a mixer and you shake it or whatever, pour it on ice, whatever it is, like it's still like just a good break.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah.
never really thought about making like a drink like that
Well, that's how
being like as kind of like a break.
Yeah, no, that's how I've always done it, because I'll just be like, all these people are like yelling at you at the bar or whatever, and then I'm gonna be like, nope, fuck this. I'm just gonna do wells for a little bit and like and just like handle the well for like, a certain amount of time, and then come back to it when I'm ready. Like I think that's how I maintain like not ever feeling like I'm in the weeds, because like I can't let all these people get to me. Like I can only serve drinks as fast as I can.
Right,
So
yes.
it's like, if I'm feeling stress from like the other people that are doing that, or like making me feel that I'm not like going fast enough or whatever, I'm just like, dude, I don't even give a shit,
Stay the
really.
same
That's on
place
them, yeah.
as what
Yeah,
you're
it's
doing,
it's not on me. Like I'm going as fast as I can or want to,
Yeah.
which is like, it sounds shitty, but it also is like how you just have to like maintain that mental balance, because then at some point somebody's gonna freak out, and then you have to be like still level headed.
Yeah.
Because like as soon as when you're pissed off behind the bar and you feel like the whole place is burning down, and you have all these drinks and wells and tickets to like serve and everything, and then somebody starts yelling at you, like you're gonna blow up on them,
Right,
and then
yeah.
it's not gonna look good for anybody, and that person or you is gonna get kicked out.
I don't know, depending on the bar sometimes, if like when you yell at the person that's been yelling at you.
Yeah.
Like when you like
you can't yell back.
Well, no, but like sometimes at some bars, if you yell back, all the other customers are just like, yeah, you're right. Fuck that guy.
See, I feel abandoned sometimes, because like you have that like camaraderie, and I feel like when I have my busy shifts, like, and it's just me behind the bar, I don't get that. Like I'll be yelling at somebody back, and then all my friends are like, look at this, he's fucking yelling at that guy. Like,
Oh, okay.
like they won't fucking help
They don't
me.
have your back at all?
No, dude.
Damn.
I told you
Have
that.
Have you ever noticed that like I am objectively the meanest person
Yeah.
affiliated with this entire group, I would say. Like, I am a dick. And I own it. That's
Oh,
fine.
we know.
But have you ever noticed that like whenever like I'll say something really out of pocket and really mean to you, and everyone's like and then you say something like not as mean at all to me, and then
They're
everyone's
all
like,
like,
Jaydn,
whoa,
dude.
whoa, chill. Yeah.
I think it's because
you're
it's
just
so
like
out of character for Jaydn to do it. We're just like, whoa, are you all right? Why are you so mad? But like when you do it, that's just your state of normalcy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Tuesday. Yeah.
And then I'm like, I'm not even that fucking mad, but now I'm mad. Like, I don't know. It does take a lot for me to like actually get angry, but I feel like when I do like lash out, yeah, it's either that like nobody cares, or they're just like, whoa, he's like really mad. Like I'm not gonna talk to him or help him with anything.
I feel like I've gotten to the point I'm so like 0 to 100 so quickly.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I feel like I've been getting there, especially working downtown and everything, and or like at a busy bar. I feel like you can like only take so much shit until you can't anymore.
Right.
Well, it's also just trying to control your own environment too.
Yeah.
Like so for example, like I think it was like a slow Sunday night. But I had like these 2 bros that were in there. They were like, just doing push-ups right by the front door
Oh my god.
on the ground. And I'm like,
Perfect
first
place
off,
to do it.
Disgusting. Second, like, yeah, if someone comes in, they're going to trip over you, which in my mind, I'm just like,
Or they're gonna have to like wait at the door and watch you do push-ups until
no, I hope they trip. But
they're like stepping over them as they're like 45, 46.
I was hoping they would like step on their ankles or something. But then like I saw like one of them just grab like a roll of toilet paper, either like from the bathroom or carried it out, or like took it from like where we have the storage or whatever. And then I saw one of them start to unravel it as if he was gonna like throw it across the bar. And like as soon as I saw him like start unraveling it, and I just start shouting like, don't, whatever you're about to do, don't do it.
From like
Stop.
across the bar.
Yeah. And he's just like, I wasn't gonna do anything, and I'm like, just set the roll of toilet paper down.
Like it's a weapon.
Yeah.
You put the toilet paper down.
And he's just like, are we good? And I was just like, hey, I just need you to understand, I don't get paid enough to clean up wet toilet paper off the floor.
Oh, dude.
So please don't make my job any harder than it has to be. And then he's just like, all right, I totally understand. And he like introduced himself. We shook hands, and it was fine after that. But I was
And then
also
you go
just
into
like,
the bathroom and there's a bunch of wet toilet paper stuck to the ceiling. And he's like, well, I couldn't do it out here.
I mean, that's probably better than cleaning up puke.
Oh, for
in my
sure.
opinion.
Yeah, absolutely.
that'll ruin my night.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
like,
Yeah.
It's like, how hard is it to miss the toilet?
Right.
Like it's right there, and somehow it's like all over the floor in the sink.
What drives me crazy is like when
Literally.
so like at the bar I work at, there's a urinal and a toilet, and they are right next to each other, and people will choose the urinal 9 times out of 10.
Yeah,
It's like thinking it's a toilet.
No, they know,
Well,
for some reason they're just like, this one's gonna be more convenient to puke into.
Would it be
I don't
more,
have to bend over as much and feel so
what-
emasculated.
I do say I feel like the urinal is the best option for that. And
Shut up.
that because like
Because
the
it's
other
right
option,
there.
well,
Yeah.
and the other option's the sink.
Yeah. Well, what if the stall's locked as well too? You know, like you got to make a decision.
Oh
Yeah.
no, this is a single stall bathroom, so no
okay.
lock.
It's just a sink and a urinal.
Oh,
So like I feel like the urinal would be a better option.
What? No. There's a toilet, a urinal, and then the sink is outside.
Oh, right.
Right,
My bad. I was thinking urinal and a sink, and I was like, oh, dude. I guess no bathrooms have just a urinal and a sink. That's what I was like, anyways.
I was like, I don't know where you think you were, but
I don't know where I was.
But I've always said like there is a special place in hell for people that puke in urinals.
for sure.
And then the very first Pitbull bar crawl that I did, I threw up in the urinal at AJ's. And when I found out about that the next when I found out about it the next day, I was just like, such a piece of shit.
And you're like, I didn't even clean it up. I
No,
just
I
left
didn't.
It there. Oh god.
And then months later, there was one of the bartenders from AJ's that stopped over. And when I found out that she worked at AJ's, and I was like, "Hey, did you have experience with that that Pitbull bar crawl that came through, like earlier this year?" And she's like, "Yeah, I had to scoop someone's fucking puke out with my hands." And I was just like, "Oh, that sucks." Oh,
that could have been any one of us.
whoever did that is a real piece of shit.
Oh man. Okay.
I didn't have the heart to tell her it was me.
Let's move to a little bit lighter of a topic. Do you feel that you tip differently now that you're in the service industry than you
that's a
did
good one.
before?
Oh yeah, now I tip way more.
Oh, yeah.
because I just feel so bad for the bartenders.
Yeah.
When I first heard like this podcast too, I was gonna say like poor people podcast. So I was like, okay, and then the poor, and then I was like, oh, is it because bartenders are poor? And
I mean, it's a play on words.
But yeah. So and I just feel so bad because it's like they need the tip. You know,
Yeah.
otherwise it's like they're not making very much.
I will
money.
be
And that's
poor if I
exactly
work-
why
if
we're
I'm not
here,
gonna
is to
tip.
make sure that bartenders get bigger tips.
Yeah, no, and yeah, they need bigger tips.
They really do. Honestly, I don't think that's said enough, and I don't think people care enough. And I think us even just saying this now, people are going to be like, "You guys are so lazy and fuck you and blah blah blah." But like, tip your bartenders way
Right.
more than you should. Like, definitely.
Yeah,
But that's good to hear though, because
Yeah.
like there are people that like I've experienced anyways that will like become a bartender and then quit and then still tip like shit, you know? And
no,
it's
I tip well
Yeah.
to people, and that actually takes you a long ways.
Yeah.
you know, people don't think about that, but like if you tip well,
yeah.
like it just
Okay.
makes the person's day. you know?
Two-parter question. Do you tip everybody in the service industry well more now? Like if you order a pizza from Domino's
No.
and you're tipping, you're not tipping as much on that?
Mainly just bartending, just because like I've had like the experience of what it's like.
Right.
But I guess maybe a pizza guy should probably need.
Well, so yeah,
There's
like
still service
bartenders,
industry. Yeah.
servers, yes,
Right, yeah.
but like.
Delivery guys.
Well, I was gonna say like a self-serve froyo place when you get to the end and they
Oh,
like
yeah.
flip the tablet around. Like, I don't respect that.
Yeah, that's a little different because all they're doing is kind of just standing there and
Yeah.
like weighing. They're like, it's like you wouldn't tip out your bag boy or like your cashier at the grocery store,
Right.
You know, That's how I feel about for like situations like that.
Because I'm just like that literally is your job.
Like,
right, yeah.
am I supposed to be tipping my bag boy? They don't even have bag boys anymore.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to be tipping my Costco cashier?
You don't go to Costco.
No, I don't. I go to like the cheapest like food you can buy. But I'm just saying, like,
Jaydn shops for groceries at the gas station.
I do think it'd be really
they have
funny
a
though.
lot of
if-
groceries there, more than you would think.
If, like, you
Balls aren't
No,
groceries.
actually.
I think it'd be funny though, like if you
Buzz
like
balls do count as groceries, and that is a fact.
you went to like Aldi or like Trader Joe's and they just had a tip jar like at the cash register
Yeah.
for the cashier. You're like,
Yeah, should cashiers be tipped?
no.
Like,
They're- I
well,
don't
now that
know.
I'm thinking about, because it is kind
depends
of
on what they make, like
yeah,
hourly.
it is kind of service industry.
I don't care what they make hourly. Go get a different job. I mean, I don't care about that. The economy is built to adjust itself for something like that.
Okay,
If they don't make
alright.
anything and they're not getting tips, they're not that employer isn't going to have people working for them anymore.
I'm just saying, it is service industry.
Nah,
We don't have
Not
to
as far
get
as I-
political about it and talk about the economy. I'm just
I can either tip a ton.
Sort of
I can either tip a ton to bartenders, or I can tip a little bit to every single person I look at every day. I mean, I don't give money to homeless people either.
I saw
Yeah, I mean,
I saw
yeah.
a homeless person get paid $300 the other day.
What?
$300.
That's more than I've ever made on a tip, ever.
And I was like,
What a single tip, yeah.
Yeah, one single tip ever, yeah.
I wish there was like statistics on homeless people on how much they make a year. Like, you know, if
Oh,
you're,
there
you're
are.
sitting there,
There's a documentary about
you're
it.
sitting there like every day. How much? Like, say you make $300 a day, which I don't know.
Right.
You
Well, I
make
mean,
$300 a
yeah.
day.
I'm just saying,
Like-
like, I think I remember seeing something that they're making like close to 100,000 a year because it's like tax free.
Right? Yeah, 'cause they're
And
just
so,
getting paid
like,
cash, and they
that-
know their spots too.
That was a few
Like,
years ago when I remember like looking at that, or like looking that up. But yeah, it's still interesting to think about. Like,
Not
do
gonna
you
lie,
tip your homeless person or do you tip your cashier at Costco?
I
so
have
I-
seen this homeless lady, and every time I see her, she always has new Lululemon.
No shit.
New hair. It's like, what are you doing that I don't know?
Well, yeah.
They're begging.
Yeah, no shit.
I was at like I worked like retail. It just in versus like just customer service, like Abercrombie or Hot Topic or whatever. Both jobs I had back to back, which is crazy because those are opposites. But
Yeah, for real.
but yeah, like I never got tipped when I was like a cashier there. And I think like a lot of people like at the mall are now realizing it's just like, oh, it doesn't matter how friendly I am, I'm gonna make minimum wage.
Right. Well, yeah, maybe that's how the industry should change then, is that like we make like a regular wage and then people tip less.
That's how it is in the UK.
Yeah.
Because there is no such thing as tips.
Right.
So like, I met someone from the UK that was like visiting the United States, and he was just like, "What are the tips?
Yeah. What is this
Like,
supposed to do?
Can I get a bottle of water? Like, why do I have to tip? What is
Yeah,
that? You
for
know,
that,
like,
yeah.
and
Oh, cute Guinness. All right.
All right.
You gonna let it settle for 2 minutes? Yeah, dude.
You guys both have better English accents than I do. Mine's like an Alabama accent. I'm not gonna do it.
do it.
Okay.
Give me
What? Okay. I want to hear this from you, Aaron. What's something that instantly tells you that someone has never worked in the industry, even though like you're new to this? Like, what do
Yeah.
you see now?
Like if let's say I'm bartending and then someone's new and they don't know like what's going on at all. I guess like the question was like, what is something that distinguishes them,
Or like
just,
somebody that like, or it could even be like a customer that's never worked in the industry, or like what's something that you can like point out, like only being in the industry for 6 months, like what's something you can point out that you're like, you've never been behind a bar before, or you've never served tables.
Oh, like a customer tipping like $1 on like a $50 tab. It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like I don't know. It just makes no sense.
Yeah, I agree. Other than tipping, though, do you think has there been anything else that you've like noticed? I guess like, and same thing like with like newer like hires and stuff like that. Like it's obviously you can usually like ask them on the
I would
first
say
day.
it's like people just being like, I was next, or like asking for modifications on things.
Oh yes, I was next, because it's like the whole bar, you know, it's not fair. Like life's not fair. I'm sorry. Like I'll try to get to you next, and I'll even tell them like, hey, you're next, and then go to someone else, and it's like, I'm sorry, you guys should just know.
Right.
Like it's that's just
I thought you said I was next. Yeah, next after after them.
You're next after the next person that I told next 3 next ago.
Yes.
Yeah, no, those are good ones. Yeah.
That was a good show on MTV.
What next?
Yeah.
What was that? I don't remember that show.
Never mind. I'm dating myself.
Was that the one where they like would have the boyfriends or something? They like the parents hated the boyfriends, but it was all staged.
No, that was Parental Control.
Oh, right.
This is on. Next was on around the same era of MTV.
Okay.
So MTV was.
I was like, I feel like I know. Anyways, okay. Final question, and then we'll get into our douche of the week. But what do you think is harder to manage: drinks, emotions, or egos?
Damn.
I know that's a hard one. That's why I wanted it to be
like your own.
It's a finisher question for
like your own ego.
For me, it's drinks. It's definitely drinks for me, just because it's like.
Yeah, I guess harder to manage in general.
Yeah, if someone's like a really emotional, like it doesn't affect my emotions. Like,
right.
I'm just like, and I just tell myself like that, you know, like they could do anything, and I would just be like, it's still the same, like chill, you know, like I'm not gonna react.
I feel like bartending and being in the service industry has made me want to deal with people's emotions even less.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, because I already don't want to deal with it. And then when like somebody is like complaining to me about like, you know, this other server, you know, did something, I'm like, oh my God, that's crazy. Did you talk to them about it?
And at the end of the day, it just takes so much of your energy to like invest your emotions into someone that's like super emotional,
into an already stressful job too.
Right. And it's like it goes through one ear and out the other.
Yeah.
You know.
How do you manage egos? I know how you manage them, Bradley.
I mean, egos probably actually do make me the most nervous between those three. Like drinks, I can do.
Yeah.
All the drinks that I serve at
Drinks and
the
emotions I
dive
can
bar,
for sure
they're like they're just opening a can, or the drink has the ingredients in the name. So like I'm not dealing with like signature cocktails or anything for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So drinks are easy on my part. Emotions, try to avoid them. I mean, like when you get someone that's just like, it's like my daughter hasn't talked to me in 10 years, and it's just like, oh, that sucks. I gotta go clean something on the opposite side of the bar. But yeah, like when someone comes in with like a huge ego, like just like a real fucking alpha bro, you're just like, oh God, this
Like
is
you
gonna
don't
be-
know me. You don't know who I am.
Yeah, dude.
Like that's the one that
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm dreading dealing with this more than anything.
At me next time.
I get. We will. We tag you in it too. No, but I hate that too. Where like I've been bartending at this place for a year now, and somebody will come in and be like, "Where's this guy? Where's this guy?" Like the previous bartenders.
Yeah. Right.
And I'm like,
I don't know
they
who
haven't
that
been
is.
here.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Like he's probably at home. I don't know. And then they're like, I get the sense that they're asking it because of their ego that they had, like with those bartenders being in that bar, that they're asking me to like essentially like give them whatever that previous bartender was giving them.
Yes. Yeah.
And so it's like they'll be like, where's the bouncer, and like name him by name. I'm like, I don't know. And then he's like, oh, me and him go way back. And I'm like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like, or same thing with the bartenders or the owners.
Well, it's one thing to like politely ask, like, "Hey, where's Michael at?"
Right.
Or like,
Yeah.
you know. But like, if it's like, "Why are you not being like Michael?"
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, I'm
That's
sorry,
where I'm
I'm
like-
Aaron.
That's where I'm like, dude, I'm not going to tolerate
Yeah.
whatever you're about to try to pull in this bar, like
Yeah.
for a second.
Yeah.
And
That's why they're asking, is because
Yeah.
they want to be able to get away with some shit.
right.
Yeah.
And then they'll like, I remember they came in another time and like the bouncer was there, and then he like the bouncer is like, I've been very good friends with for a long time, and then the dude like gave him like a kiss on the cheek and like very obviously was like doing it to like make sure that I saw it, which I thought was weird in the first place. But like then I was like, okay, maybe he's like doing that just to like say that they're like really close bros or something like that. And I was like, I still don't give a shit, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I still don't know who you are.
It's like
I
trying to
don't
make you feel bad. Like,
yeah, in a way. And I
Yeah.
was like, I think that's where the ego got to me because I was like, dude, fuck this guy. Like, I don't give a shit about who you know, who you hang out with outside of here. Like,
It's probably about like once a week I'll get like, where's so and so? And then I'm
Yeah.
like, they opened.
but
And
did it
they're like-
actually kind of hurt your feelings?
no, not at all. No, not at all. I thought it was
I think
super
you're a little
weird.
bit jealous over here.
Well, I do get
So jealous.
I do
That's
kind of
my
take it.
friend.
I take it a little personally though when someone's just like, where's this person? And I was just like, they're off today. Like, oh,
Yeah,
like,
right, yeah.
Like they opened and now I'm here, and they're just like, why? And I'm just like, I don't know. Do you want them to just work 14 hours straight? Is that?
Dude,
You want me to call them up and call them back in? Like,
I've had people be like, "Where's that female bartender at?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's
That one's
they're
just straight up
off
creepy.
today." Well, yeah, but that was a different scenario. But they'll be like asking like politely, like, "Oh, like I love her, whatever. Like, where's she at?" And she's like, I'll be like, "They're not here today." And then they'll be like, "Oh, okay." And then they'll like walk out.
oh,
And I'm like, so you literally only come to this bar to fucking probably creep her out, like,
just ogle at our
yeah,
female bartender.
literally, like
You ever notice? Usually, whenever like bouncers or other bartenders or something like that, whenever somebody comes in and name drops,
yeah.
I've noticed that more often than not, whenever those two people are in the same room together, like, oh, cool, this guy finally showed up.
Right.
The guy that the patron was looking for pulls me aside and he's like, I fucking hate that guy.
Yeah, yeah, literally,
Oh,
yeah.
every time.
And that's what I was like trying to get at, is that I feel like he like barely knew this dude outside of just being a shitty bar customer, and then was like,
Oh yeah, you're the guy that kisses me on the cheek all the time.
yeah, and I think it's fucking weird.
That is-
yeah,
that is
that's literally where I
sus.
was like, that's why I was like, okay, who the fuck? Like, I don't give a shit still who this guy is. Like, I don't know. It was just, yes, mega sus.
Yeah. Sus bus.
Yeah, for real. All right. So with that, let's get into our douche of the week.
Can I go first on this one?
Yeah, go for
All
it.
right, I actually texted you about this.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And this was Monday night. It was a couple that came into the bar, and they're doing shots of tequila, not tipping, but whatever. That's not why they're a douche. And like, they're just, they're a couple out on a date. They're having a good time. One of them goes up to the touch tunes, plays some some sexy R&B song, and I was like, oh, they're gonna start like making out at the bar. And then they start like slow dancing, and then out of nowhere she just goes, "R.I.P. Keisha." And then like it was only like me and like two other people at the bar, but we both like look over and we're like, "Oh shit!" And then
she just said
starts
it out loud by herself.
Just no. I mean, she's like slow dancing with her boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
And then, or a date, and then just looks up, shouts that out into the ether, "R.I.P. Keisha," and then starts like bawling uncontrollably, like
Damn.
ugly crying at the bar, just like
Such a
I miss
douche.
you so much.
Just kidding. Oh my god.
And the rest of us are just like, so how about that fucking Bears game, huh?
Dude, how did you handle it? Like, what did you end up doing?
We just ignored it until she stopped.
And that's how you handle emotions behind the bar, right there. You just ignore
Like
it until it stops.
if it was any busier, or if like I didn't know the other two people that were in the bar, then I probably could have been like, hey, you gotta cut that shit out.
Yeah.
No crying aloud at the bar. But,
Yeah, for real.
But it was like a solid like 5 minutes where she's just like, bah!
Yep.
And yeah, like at what point are you like, man, will you keep it down? You know, like I never do this, but like you gotta stop crying at the bar. Oh no. Okay, I have a douche of the week too. Okay, so the bar I work at is downtown, so parking is just atrocious to try to find parking ever. But we luckily have this parking lot like right next to our building. And so I usually park in that. I like, you have to pay to park there and everything. But so I went there, and this guy who I know because he lives in the building, but I've never seen him working this parking lot before. And so I pull in, I'm like holding my money out the window because they know me basically. So I just like give them my money and just park, and they just like watch my car, whatever.
They know me.
They do know me, and they've told me before that I'm their best customer.
Hey.
So, and apparently, Mike said that they've also said that to him.
Yeah,
too,
I was just saying, like, they probably say that to everyone.
Anyways, I believe that I'm their best customer regardless. But anyway, so this guy that I know was working, and he, because he knew me, he was like, "Oh, just park, dude. I got it. You're fine." And I was like, "Are you sure? Like, my money's right here. You like, don't worry about it. Like, whatever. I don't want you to get in trouble, you know. Like, just." And he was like, "No, just go park." And I was like, "Cool." So I park, and then probably like 2-3 hours later, he comes into the bar, and this is just an older guy. Like, he's got like a cane. Like, he doesn't walk very well.
Sorry, man, we towed your car.
Dude, that's what I thought he was going to do. And I was driving my girlfriend's car that night too, because my car has a donut on it. But I thought he was
changed it.
I thought, no, he didn't. Anyways, I thought that he was going to come into the bar and be like, "Yeah, so we towed your car." But he came in and was like, "Hey, what car are you driving?" And I like told him the car. And then he was like, "Yeah, so my boss like saw that you parked and didn't pay," and like texted me immediately and was like, "Hey, did that guy pay?" And I was like, I was like, because I already don't really like this guy, to be honest.
He loves you.
And no, I don't think he does. I don't think he does.
He said you're his best customer.
No, that was a different guy. That was the main guy.
Okay,
This was a new guy that I know because he lives in the building.
Gotcha.
Anyways, so he comes in the bar and says that, and then so I like pull out my wallet and I'm like, "Do you like, here's $10, you know, like you can keep the change." And he's like, No, I got it." And he's like, "I just wanted to make sure that like we were all good." And I was like, and then he just like leaves, and I was like, did this motherfucker really just come into the bar to tell me that like I owe him one or something?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
what?
that was a power move.
And I was like, dude, first of all, I tried to pay you twice and you said no. I don't owe you shit, man. Like, but like, yeah, I was like, the audacity of this dude to just like come in and be like, "Hey man, I got you covered. But like, I know you tried to pay me twice, but I've got it."
Going out of his way.
Yeah, literally.
Just to make you feel bad.
And the dude has to walk upstairs and downstairs, and he can already like not walk well, just to make me feel like shit. I was like, he'll never watch this, but Bruce is an asshole. Using his name. Anyways, all right. Do you have a douche of the week?
I think it's just annoying when people don't leave the bar. Like after it's closed.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's time to go home. So last Saturday night, and I don't know, actually, you know, I changed my story at first when it was going to be douche of the week, but now it's this guy. So I don't know his name.
Okay.
But we'll just call him Chad.
Okay. Chad, that's a good name.
But with
for
a
him.
camo hoodie.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just like, it's time to leave. And your ride is right outside. Like, let's go, you know. And then Michael was trying to like get him out the door. And he's like, "Well, how come these people aren't leaving?" And they're waiting for their ride, so that, you know, like they're not going to be outside. It was really cold.
I hate
snow.
that.
You
Like,
know?
you're not making them leave.
Yeah, and it's like, you're not making them leave. And then he just kept backing into the corner. Like, what are you gonna do?
With his drink? Like,
No, he didn't have a drink. You know, like
okay.
it's currently like 2:20 in the morning.
Yeah.
You know, 20 minutes past closing, and he's still in here. You know, and the ride's outside, ready
Yeah.
to pick him up.
Just
and
like staying in the warmth.
Still, yeah. And then Michael goes and like tries to get him out the door, and then that's when the fight breaks out. So I was behind the
Damn.
bar. I was behind the bar, and I like went over there, and then I'm like, "Oh, I forgot. You know, like I don't have a sweatshirt on." so then, because it was cold outside,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and they weren't outside. So I turned around and then got my sweatshirt.
Right.
And then by the time I got back over there, the fight was over. But
You
Might have been the douche of the week for somebody else.
it's like, I don't want to get in the snow. I didn't want to get in the snow. They
I
were
don't
wrestling
blame
in
you.
the snow.
Oh, dude.
You know.
Do you remember in the Civil War on drugs, whenever that guy is like, he's like, I fought through 27 battles. Like, oh, how'd you do it? He's like, well, I get over there and I'm like, oh, guys, my stomach really hurts. He's like, what about the 27th one? He's like, I slept in and missed it.
I was on my way over there, and I'm like, oh, I need a sweatshirt. I'm so cold.
It's a little cold for me to partake in this battle right now.
That's really funny.
That is super
Guys,
funny.
my stomach's really acting up. I can't do this.
It just started, too. It's the craziest thing. That's
Meanwhile,
hilarious.
Michael's getting beat up.
Okay, no, this is actually a question that I wanted to ask because we still have a little bit of time to kill. But okay, do you think that like no matter what, all times of the day, that that your bar should have security?
Oh, absolutely. Like cameras rolling.
Like not just this bar. I mean like every bar in general. Like because I feel that about my bar too. Like I'm the only bartender there sometimes, and I'm like, if something goes down, I have to handle this.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Like security, as in like actual people at the door, like
Or just basically somebody at the door to either like
Right, yeah.
you know just handle a situation if it goes down, or like a roadhouse bartender basically,
Well,
or bar bouncer.
I don't think so here necessarily because there isn't that bad of people, but like downtown,
Yeah.
it can get really bad. So
And
like
'cause
absolutely downtown.
You never have a bouncer, do you?
No.
You have a door guy that checks IDs.
No.
Oh, you don't.
Not even that.
Oh, so then you're even less than I am because we have. So I'm there 4 days a week, but we have only a bouncer on Fridays and Saturdays.
Yeah, during the Sunday through Thursday, it's just the one bartender per shift. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, if you think about it from a business perspective, that makes sense because it's
Yeah.
like they got to pay for a bouncer, like on top of that, you know,
Right.
like, and it's like if
If you want to
don't
get
need
one that's going to be
don't-
worth a shit, you got to like pay him a decent wage.
right,
and-
yeah. If you don't need them, don't have them.
Right.
Like,
And I completely agree, and that's why I think this question is like kind of controversial because I feel like even if I don't need the bartender, like we're all guys, so like I feel like we can handle a situation a little bit better than most people, but I'm just saying like ultimately I still feel unsafe sometimes because
me
I don't
too,
know
yeah.
how this dude is gonna react, or like if he's got something like a weapon
Yeah.
on him or something.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I'm more concerned about because I've also like I just get very paranoid of like seeing the like people getting attacked just out of nowhere, like from they don't know each other, like you know, stuff like that. And so like I think that's where my mentality comes in is like, should every bar have a or like a bouncer or security guard like every fucking time that they're open, or should they just not? And that's just my,
I think it just depends on the night, you know.
true. Yeah.
Like if it's going to be a busy night, which sometimes you don't know, but like if there's like a special event, absolutely you need
Right.
security.
Yeah, like heavy flow of people definitely.
Right, yeah.
Definitely have security. But then that's what makes me, I guess that's where my question lies is like, even on slow nights, should we still have security?
Well,
or
so-
should we just handle it ourselves?
Because you never know if it's actually going to be a slow night or not.
Right.
Just like you never know if it's going to be a busy night or not.
Right.
I guess like sometimes you do know it's going to be a busy night because it's Friday or Saturday, but
Because like for me, like on Fridays and Saturdays, it's always crazy busy, but Thursdays and Sundays are like nothing. Like I can
Right.
for sure handle it by myself. As
yeah, but
as a
also think about like
bartender.
how many times you've been surprised on a Thursday or Sunday.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Definitely more often than not, for sure. But it still is like, yeah, but like they're not going to hire a security guard for that day for a Thursday night. You know what I mean? Like,
They didn't know, like, oh my gosh, you know, there's so many people here.
right.
Yeah.
And then they'll like, I've had like the owners like come in and help me out and stuff like that because they'll like check the cameras and see that I'm getting flooded. But like, other than that, like,
But also in the same sense, like I've felt the most in danger on some of my slowest nights.
right. And that's what I'm,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what I think that's like where my conflict is like, do you still have a security guard even no matter what, basically?
I do genuinely think that should just be a cost on the bars, that you have to have a bouncer there every single time that you're open.
Right. I agree. I agree.
I guess I don't have enough experience to say yes or no, but
Yeah.
like, I guess
What would you prefer?
I do like feel safer if I would have like a security guard because it's like, especially now because people are always like, the bartenders are like, Aaron, kick this person out. Aaron, kick this person out.
Right.
And it's like, guys, okay, I guess I will, but like,
Right. Yeah, no, exactly.
Well,
Or
you're really putting me in a
it's like,
position here where
you guys just think I know everything.
Yeah, dude, exactly.
I mean,
yeah.
I'll try as hard as I can. But
You don't know
like,
jujitsu?
I mean, I've been learning it a little bit, but still.
It's like this guy isn't a spruce, and I don't have my saw. Like I don't know what to do.
Yo, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. I like left my chainsaws at home. You know, like,
But no, I do feel like because like it's not that we can't handle it or anything like that because we can.
No,
but
I
it's
can't.
Like, well,
it's usually just like a hand on the shoulder, like,
Right.
hey, you know, it's time to go home. And then if it gets past that, it's like you never know what's gonna happen.
The reason
Like,
I thought about this though was because it was the same situation. We were at a bar and we were hanging out, and then there was one female bartender. She was the only person there, and then these dudes came up and they were just being weird, like just like sitting at the bar, just staring at me and my girlfriend
Oh, that's
for like a
creepy.
long time, and I was just ignoring it. And I mean, I'm sitting here, and my girlfriend's here, and he's right here, and I'm like, it's just, I was like,
it's creepy.
it's just weird.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm just gonna ignore this guy until I just couldn't ignore this guy. And then basically at some point the bartender like called the owner to come in because he's the only other guy that she could call basically to handle this, like kicking this guy out basically. And so I was thinking about it and I'm like, I'm sitting here. We were about to leave until this guy started being all weird, and then the owner showed up, and then they started kind of like yelling at each other a little bit. And so then I was like, well, I'm going to stick around because if this dude is the only dude that's going to help drag these two guys out of here, like,
Yeah.
I'm going to at least stick around because I'm like decent enough friends with him that like if something goes down, I will help him, you know, even if like he's not asking me to. But I'm just saying like, okay, in his position, like he's the dude that has to come in and deal with this, you know, like, and that's how I feel like every time I'm at the bar is like, you know, I'm going to have to be the guy that kicks this guy out or something, you know, and it's just like eventually gets to a point where you're just like,
And like when the bar's busy, like that's fine because then usually you have enough like regulars or even customers that are just cool that are going to be on your
That'll
side.
tag
or,
in. Yeah.
That'll be sometimes
Like
overly
WWE.
eager to tag in.
WWE, get the chairs.
But like when it's literally just me and then I got just one crazy person in the bar and then it's just like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Like I've even had like other like female bartenders, like even at the bar that I work at, like before I started working there like years ago. Like one of my roommates who worked there was just like, hey, can you come hang out at the bar and like I'll buy you a couple of drinks just to hang out,
Just to
'cause-
feel safe.
yeah. So at least like I'm not here by myself in case
Right.
weird shit goes down.
yeah.
And on her shows, a lot of weird shit would go down.
Right.
A lot of people that were just
Yeah.
like she'd like cut someone off just because like they were getting too weird or creepy, and then they'd be
Yeah.
like, "I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna shoot you."
Oh my gosh.
And
Yeah.
then-
Yeah.
But then she'd be like,
That's
"Can you come hang out at the
terrifying.
bar?" I'm like, "To also get shot? Fuck you, Maddie."
Yeah. Well, and that's I think where my question lies. That is just like, do we like start like asking people to, you know, enforce that? And
Well,
have a
that shouldn't be on the
security guard?
customer either.
No, for sure not.
That's why I
no.
think like that. I mean, it
Or the
should,
bartender
should be
to
on the
have to
bar.
do
But
with it.
also, again, like I think of it as like if you're the business owner of the bar, like that is money that is going out to someone that is sometimes
just sitting there.
most of the time just sitting and not doing anything.
Yeah.
So like that is frustrating.
Yeah.
In my opinion,
Absolutely.
At least have them do something.
And I
You
think
know,
that's
like-
why, and I think that's why it's not as regular as a thing, because like we've had that problem too, where we're paying our bouncers a shitload of money to just sit there and get drunk and check IDs, you know, and it's
Right.
like, at some point, like, yeah, you got to cut the cost for
Yeah.
sure. So I completely understand that as well.
At least have them, you know, they probably do already help close and stuff like that, or like have them clean or do, you know, give them a task of some
Yeah,
sort, you know.
give them like duties
Yeah.
that like makes just everybody's life easier and a good
Or if-
reason to like pay them.
Or if anything, hire a black belt bartender and pay him a little more money.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you know,
Dude, yeah, like Roadhouse.
Yeah,
Just hire Patrick Swayze at every bar.
no one would fuck with anyone.
Dude, for real. All right. With that, we can get into our uncensored Patreon. So make sure you sign up for that and stick around if you're still here. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Whiskey River, for letting us come in here and take up your time and do all this poor people stuff here. And also, by the time this comes out, it'll be like the week before Christmas. So Merry Christmas to everybody as well. Make sure you
This comes
follow.
out like Christmas Eve, doesn't it?
Well, I think we're gonna do.
I think we're gonna put this out on the 17th. So
Okay,
this will be
all right,
out
sweet.
next
So it'll
week.
be the week before.
Okay.
So then, yeah, Merry Christmas. Make sure you follow Whiskey River Ankeny on Facebook and Instagram. We'll have the
Check out their cocktails too.
yeah,
These
their
are so
cocktails
cute.
are super good. Yeah, we're gonna probably order a whole like 6 more rounds of this for each of us. All right, so I know. But, make sure you follow Patreon. Make sure you follow Poor People on everything as well. And come on down to Whiskey River and try some of their new holiday cocktails. Hang out with Aaron, and yeah,
Even check out the decor. I mean,
and check out the decor.
The decor is amazing.
The decor in
yeah.
here is super awesome. So yeah, all right. Let's
Took her over 2 weeks to put it all up.
let's get into our uncensored Patreon, and then we can just do our sign off. Is that? Oh, that's still a full ass drink, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Holy shit. All right.
All right. For richer,
For poor. Thanks for watching Poor People. Why'd you sound so late, like lackluster during that?
Lackadaisical.
I didn't even know what to say.
Lackadaisical.
I don't know.
Yeah, we didn't
bad.
really give you a heads up for that. Sorry.